What's going on, everybody? This your boy Slick 50.
This is Polo. How are you doing?
Here we go. Here we go. Goddamn me. I
How's everybody doing?
could come up with a new polo name for that one, man. All right, man. That was creepy. Creepy, man. I got the wrong names up here. I don't know how I just did that.
I just did that.
Oh, okay. I thought I was tripping. See, now you finna have me thinking my mind
I'm
playing
sorry.
tricks on me. I'm sitting there like, what?
No, I just noticed it wasn't there. I was like, oh no.
Oh, they wasn't up there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll find them. I had them in order. It moved everything, but it's like, here it is. Brick wall. Boom. There you go. It's right above Jordan.
Okay.
Man, hey, like y'all see the title this week in boxing, because a lot is going on. Believe it or not, press conferences on top of press conferences before major fights. Things is kind of out of order, hard for people to keep stuff in order. So we're gonna keep it in order for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As y'all know, they are just ranting and raving about the Terence Crawford, the Sean Porter fight. That shit gonna be garbage. But let me quit playing, man. No, no, man. No, they just it just feels like now they pushing. I get the top ranked side PBC, but this is a joint venture. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you're pushing it. If you're gonna push it, you're not pushing it hard enough. If you're gonna do little tidbits, do little tidbits, but you're not doing enough for people to gravitate towards it, right? And the content is good, man. I don't know if you got a chance to watch the Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Check it out if you have not. On Top Rank on YouTube, bro. It's good.
It is.
I ain't gonna lie, it's good. Hell of a job, man. Hell of a job. And you really do get a sense, and even though it's like what 26 minutes, or something like that,
around that,
about 26 minutes. In those 26 minutes, I really got. Now I've been talking a lot of stuff about the fight, but you really get the sense of that this is serious business.
Oh,
you specifically hear clean out of Terence Bud Crawford's mouth. This is a win-win for Sean. This is a win-lose for me.
Yeah, I don't think that's the proper way to look at it for Sean in this idea, because if he wins, it puts him right back in the title hunt, well, the major title hunt, and he'll have a belt.
That too.
He'll have a belt.
Yeah.
Which makes him leapfrog over Terence for a potential rematch with Earl.
Yeah, man. We don't get to that.
Oh, interesting tidbit. On this day in 1909, Jack Johnson retained his heavyweight title against Al Kaufman in the 17th round.
That's damn. The 17th round. Okay. Yeah.
Just putting it out
there. He was giving that work. 17 rounds. Boy.
Yeah. Just thought I would put that out there.
Yeah, the Big Daddy Kane playing. I go to work. That was a dog. That boy was the 17 long ones. He wanted that belt. There was no quitting him, sir.
No
quit.
Yeah,
but no. And speaking of no quit, that's how this fight gonna be, bro. I don't see neither one. I don't see neither one of these guys just giving up. I don't see it. We've seen Sean, right? Sean go through wars. He do not quit. He's never been slept. You know what I'm saying? Never been KO'd. But though we don't get to see him that long. Because he get him up out of there. But you see it in him though, to the point where you touch him, he getting your foe back. You're not just going to touch Terence and just think that's just it. You know what I'm saying?
This fight is a fight for the boxing fans. This is a fan-friendly fight. Very friend-friendly fight. And it's us boxing purists, it's a good fight for us too, because somebody who has the skill set of a Bud going against a wrecking ball that is Sean Porter. This is amazing. I literally cannot wait for this fight. I really can't. This, if I had to rank my top 5 anticipated bouts of this year, this was number 1.
Man,
this was number 1. Canelo and Plant was number 2. And I have to say Fury Wilder was like last on the list. Because this right here, this is it.
Yeah, this ain't for play. This serious business.
Oh.
Serious business. Like straight up. And you already know we was talking about this matchup beforehand. Before people was even hip. Before people were just saying, oh man, that's just hearsay. They ain't gonna never fight. They ain't gonna never this. We played the what if card with this fight for I don't know how long.
We started campaigning for this fight back in May. May. Because for some reason, people don't take us seriously, but we starting to see some things in the tea leaves. You get what I'm saying? We starting to notice patterns. We starting to notice trends that are going on in the sport of boxing. Other people don't want to bring it up, or they don't want to say it because they don't want to look like liars. But okay, if you say what if, you're not creating a narrative. You're just having a little bit of speculation. Right. There's a difference. There is a difference.
Right.
That way, if you're right, hey, you look like a psychic. You look like Professor X. You look like Professor X. You know what I'm saying? But if you're wrong, it's just like, oh well, boxing politics stopped it.
Right.
Bang. So it's a win-win situation. I don't know why more people don't do this.
I don't know, man. We need, but as boxing, as boxing media goes, we all supposed to wholeheartedly hold it down for the boxing side. Period. And also, besides being boxing media, we're all boxing fans. So why not try to talk up and create the hype on the fights that we do want to see?
Yes.
Right? Boxing always have served the people. Let's force it. If the fans want it, let's give it to them. Well, let's start talking.
Well, that's on the boxers also.
That too.
We can scream till our lungs are collapsed until we're blue in the face. We want Bud versus Earl. We can scream that from the mountaintops. Hell, Jesus can come down and sing it on a microphone. But if the boxers don't want to do it, it ain't gonna happen. And that's the main issue that I've noticed with boxing is the fact that yes, the promoters can get together. Yes, the promoters have too much power, but the boxers still have some sort of power, and the boxers don't want to utilize the power to be great. They want to utilize it to be paid.
Facts. Boots said something too, man. He had Brian Custer got a podcast that he do. I forgot the name of it, but it's on Showtime Sports. And he had Boots on there. And Boots was saying some of the same thing. He was like, they glorify they O. They think that O gonna get them paid. Whatever. They think that O, and also they think that O will keep them safe or whatever. That's why people don't want to fight me. These are his words, He's like, that's why they want to fight me, because they know once you fight me, you're going to lose that. Oh, me, I don't believe in that. I like that I heard that out of him.
But doesn't it sound awfully familiar?
And also it do. But at the same time, but I think he mean, like you said, I want to bring the old school way of boxing back. You know what I'm saying? He admired Sean Porter because he's like, Sean Porter fought everybody. He's like, this is what it's supposed to be about. The payday gonna be there. You know what I mean? He wants to be unified champion undisputed in 3 different weight classes, something that's never been done. You know what I'm saying? He wants to go all the way up to 157 if his body let him or whatever. And he automatically start calling out, who. Thurman.
I love it.
I don't know if Thurman gonna bite though. I don't know if Thurman gonna bite though.
It's Keith Thurman. One thing is for certain, and two things are for sure. Keith Thurman wants to fight for money, not so much for a title.
Yeah.
Okay. He don't see no money in Boots. It's sad.
He see problems from Boots. That's what he see. Dog,
he sees an issue that he doesn't have the requisite skills for.
Man, he could try. He could try. He could box.
Yeah.
He just better not stand still.
But okay, you putting prime Allen Iverson against Grant Hill.
Yeah, no, that's not right. I know that, but what I'm saying,
you see what I'm saying?
I'm trying to help him out, man. I'm trying to help him out. Look, let's not shy away to fight. Let's get it going, man.
No, but we got to tell the truth, though. It's the truth.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Thurman got a shot, but he can't have this fight next.
A shot. The only way this man got a shot is if he goes to the 5150 and orders a round.
No.
That's the only way he got a shot.
No, man. I think that he needs to take a couple tune-up fights, get the gears back running, and assess himself from there. You know what I'm saying?
He's not going to do that,
bro. Do you know who we talking about? This is unfair. Do you know who we talking about? We talking about Boots, bro. Jerron Ennis. Who else? Okay, I can pick somebody else, and you can apply everything you said to them because it's Boots.
Well,
and I'm not trying to toot the man horn.
Whoa!
What?
Because I've heard some news yesterday that dispels that whole argument. I mean, you know that Virgil has been with the Reynoso gym now for a few weeks now.
Yeah.
Signed with them.
Yeah.
And he's calling himself, the litmus test.
Mm-hmm.
Basically saying Boots ain't ready for none of them if he can't get through me.
What?
Yes.
Virgil, step in the square circle, baby. I would love to see it.
Too soon.
No. If you talking stuff like that, I think this story. His name was Erickson, the Hammer Lubin. And he said, I could beat the Charlos up in 2 rounds, found this but sleep on the dang on floor. Talking mess like that. They ain't nothing.
But you can't compare Lubin to Ortiz.
Bruh, Lubin was a promised prospect and was undefeated.
Okay, undefeated is fine. Okay, everybody's undefeated. Everybody's undefeated nowadays. Mm-hmm. So that means nothing. That means nothing, honestly. Mm-hmm. It's just, didn't Virgil just stop the same man who put Crawford on a knee?
Yeah, but he didn't put him on a knee. Crawford didn't go on a knee. His glove touched.
Isn't that considered a knockdown?
Yeah, you said a knee. The knee is kind of worse. The visuals is worse with the knee, bro.
Semantics.
Okay, semantics. I got some semantics for you.
But is it or is it not a knockdown?
No, it's considered a knockdown. Yeah.
Okay. Didn't he put this guy away?
Yeah, but okay. You just said your guy. What do he consider himself? The litmus test. Yeah. He gonna all right. Since he want to be the litmus test, he gonna end up like Lipinets. Ain't that how Boots did him? How you like that segue,
true.
Sir?
This is true.
How you like that? And Lipinets had never been put down and dominates fights, and so he's the same type of style. Come forward, let's get it home.
In the martial art that is debate. Mm-hmm. 2 things can be true at one time.
That's a fact.
Boots could be unstoppable.
Well, we need to find, and what you're saying right there, 2 truths can be allowed at the same time. I hope both of these truths get in the ring and let's find out who's really telling the truth. Because I see that right there, and that ain't got to be a pay-per-view. That be on TV, and I'm talking about everybody gonna watch that.
Give it to me. I don't even care if
I
it's
promise you,
on Saturday morning.
I'm putting 500 on Boots. I'm telling you, I'm taking bets on it. If I lose, so be it. But I'm going with Boots, bro. Y'all haven't seen nobody with the type of precision as him in a long time. And I'm not just talking about the speed, the shoulder roll, all that stuff. People say, oh, that's so Mayweather. Mayweather accuracy wasn't even as good as I've seen on this boy. Yes, I said it. This boy can move and punch back 2-3 steps back punch. He can do it all. And he hit hard. He got the height. He got the reach. He got all the goods. He's a cheat code.
The thing is, can you keep somebody like Virgil off? Because we're giving Boots praise, but we have to keep the same energy with Virgil. We have to.
Yeah. Oh no! I didn't say. Hold on. But I will apologize to everybody who's watching this. If you ever thought I ever said Virgil was garbage, I apologize to Virgil himself. But like I said, when I talk about boxers, doesn't mean I think they're garbage. I just know styles make fights, and I feel like Virgil's style will be tailor made for Boots.
And Boots' style is tailor made for Virgil, somebody who doesn't want to get into the pocket.
No, he did. Well, he showed he can.
Come on now, you telling me that you can?
He did it with Lipinets. He got there with him and got his mouth out of there.
Sergey Lipinets.
You trying to say Sergey Lipinets was a garbage?
I say there's levels to it.
Oh, it's levels of everything. Don't you say, motherfucker? But look, I know.
Look, if I want to have a good time, I'm gonna go to the corner store and get me a Steel Reserve.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to chill with the homies, I'm gonna get me a Bud or a Corona.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm trying to have a sophisticated party, I'm gonna get me some Dose, some Hennessy, some Remy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna show up with no Steel Reserve to no party.
I understand that, dude.
And Lipinets is a Steel Reserve.
Okay, so what you make of Delorme? Delorme then.
Delorme,
the man that gave Bud problems and durable and ain't over his what? So what did you make of that work?
He's a Budweiser. Budweiser. You know?
Has Virgil fought a Budweiser yet?
Yes, he just fought a Budweiser.
Okay.
Kavalaskis. We can't act like Kavalaskis is a Steel Reserve.
No, he ain't Steel Reserve. And by the way, all y'all sponsors, all these names we shout now, take in consideration and sponsor us. Okay.
Oh,
but
my bad.
Not us, the show. Sponsor the show, please. No, you're absolutely right though. It's like they're on a collision course.
They are, but I just think it's too soon.
Yeah. Well, this is the beauty of it. In their sake, they can say what the old heads say about them. Get them while they're young. If Virgil lose or Boots lose, it's not over for neither one of them. They're still young coming up, and they can meet again.
The beautiful thing, I see this being a trilogy,
and it's gonna be
depending on what look. Okay, bruh. All this is really dependent on what happens on November 29th or 30th.
Yeah, with Ugas and them.
Yeah. All this is dependent on that
because they might end up being a title eliminator. If he let go of that belt, it could very much well end up being a title eliminator.
And you could get them into the ring by February.
That ain't gonna be fair though. We already know who getting that belt, man.
What do you mean?
Because Stanionis is still gonna be the other opponent.
Man, Stanionis.
He's a good fighter though. Stanionis is a good fighter.
Yeah, he's a Budweiser. He's a good bud. Yeah. But we all know that there's levels to this. Now, with that, he's going to be entering into black tie territory. That's when you get the Chardonnays, the the Cristals and things of those nature, the Dom Perignons.
So we just gonna skip Seagram's Gin.
Seagram's Gin is a Nashville night with the buddies in the back of the pickup truck with a couple of chicks twerking around a bonfire.
Yeah.
That's Seagram's Gin.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like those nights. Those are memorable nights. But there's this business nights also. Those are the black tie fights. And I can't say that any of these gentlemen are black tie fighters right now.
Oh no. Got a long way, but I will say Boots and Virgil amongst the rest
They're
are
the
the most
ones.
excited. They are the elite of their crew right now. I got to give them that, and I think that's why their name is being mentioned. You know, now let's not forget Shakur and all them, because them weight classes down there, them weight classes are high. I know people like, why would he go to 135? He's 130. Why would he go to 140? He's 135 because these dudes naturally walk around heavier already.
And people don't realize that these dudes are young, so they're not really developed into their prime. They're not even in their grown man body, so to say.
Right.
And some of them are starting to get it. And you won't notice when they fight, it's going to be difficult for them to start to lose weight and make weight. They're going to come in right at weight.
Talking about weight, Devin Haney said in an interview that I watched also that he said that he's looking to go up maybe in a couple fights because he admitted it's getting harder to lose weight. And I have been we've been saying that. You can see it, like he's filling out, man. And that, to me, that's a great thing. If his power transfers up, we need that. We need more competition upper ranks. I'm tired of talking about the top five. Bud's my favorite fighter right now, right? But I'm tired of even talking about just these five dudes.
Yeah, that's why I'm hooked on Virgil and Boots right now. I'm hooked on them. Yeah. It's not like they're the flavor of the month or something like that. It's nothing to where it seems like we're being facetious or anything like that. No, it's just I love these guys. I love what they're showing. They're doing something, these two, that the front five ain't doing. They saying names.
Yeah, and
not only are they saying names, they're fighting. Yes, they're fighting.
Yeah, and they calling each other out. And
Virgil will knock out.
They're not pussyfooting as my grandpa was saying.
Unpopular opinion.
Whoa, you think so? Hey, what's the height though? I'm sorry, height's gonna play a part because speed is involved.
Well,
so height definitely gonna play a part.
Height doesn't really make a factor when it's somebody who can take a punch.
That too, no. I'm talking about that would benefit Virgil because then Virgil get up on and take that speed away and force the inside fight is what I'm saying.
Virgil Ortiz is 5'10".
Man, he's pretty tall for this. Okay, well, what's Boot? 5'11"?
Let's see. 5'10".
Oh,
they're the same height.
Fight. This is gonna be a good fight, bro. 18 fights, 18 quad. I know, man. Look, I know, man. Look, he and I know. I just feel like
here's the thing, though. Boots has a 2-inch reach advantage. That's the only.
You know how I feel about that. If you tall, or in that case, they're the same height, but still, you gotta know how to fight straight up. Make that reach mean something. That could turn into an easy advantage for the other fighter. If I step into my punches, that just tells me your punch is gonna go around here.
I think both of them do have a 100% knockout ratio.
So long as he know how to use his reach, which Boots shows he know how. He's quick at finding it.
But 2 inches is minuscule at best.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's not like it's a whole foot length or nothing, but it's still enough if you utilize that jab and keep dude at bay. But again, I don't see Boots just standing on outside. Boots like to put people away. So this is what make this whole fight just awesome because
that's the beautiful thing, because Virgil will fight whatever fight you want to fight.
Right.
You want to fight inside, he'll fight you inside. You want to stand on the outside, he actually has some speed to him too, to where he could catch you.
Right. No, he ain't got 100%.
Okay.
But I would definitely love. I would just definitely love. I'm taking bets. E and I. If it ever happen, I'm just telling you, E and I'm taking bets. I really think that Boots got his number. Now, I just think his style is tailor made for him. But this is speaking before fight night. This is speaking before all that. But I'm still gonna stick with. Could already called it on the show. So at the end of the day, anybody want to make a bet? If that fight happened, you can look up Slick 50 at GMT Boxing and say, remember you said you take bets. I'm honoring.
See, but this fight, it has to be for a belt. This one has to be for a belt, man.
Or to get to it. Or an
eliminator. It has to be.
Or to get to it.
Because
that will be,
we got it on good authority that there might be some rumblings of Earl for February. It might be. We're not 100% sure yet.
Well, I'll say this. I'm afraid politics, I hope politics don't come into play nowadays. We're starting to see a lot of the young talent want to stay kind of independent and sign exclusively for like 2-3 fight deals or whatever. Boots is not signed to nobody. He's not top rank. He's not PBC. Right? You know, it looks like it, but he's not. It was confirmed on Brian Custer podcast. He said he's not. He's not neither one. He won't do it like his dad said. He just stay the way he is. But I hope when it comes to getting these marquee fights for him, that he's not forced in the funnel where like you have to sign and you get this and that third. You get what I'm saying? That would suck, bro. That would suck because
like the thing that's going on with Devin.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he was with the zone, then he left the zone, and now they back with the zone.
Couldn't make the fight.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? And it's all due to politics. All that stuff just plays a major. Ooh, I hate it plays a major role, but it really does, and it just gets in the way. And I hate it. When you got two fights that can make some money, and because entities won't get in each other way, and it doesn't happen. It has to get to the point where, like Bud said on that stage, you got to force the fight if you want it. Like you can campaign, like you said, you got to campaign on your own. Then, run your mouth. Both parties will have to make it where it's so undeniable it has to happen. Whatnot, and because we don't need no more forced fights. This was cool that they mandated Bud and them, right? But I wish it happened on their own.
I could build a perfect card around all these names that we just put it on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off, but Mr. SM Vaughn, it's boxing. What the F do you mean? I hope politics don't come into play. Do you know any fights that have been skipped upon because of boxing politics? Do you even know what politics we talking about, or do you even know anything about the politics of boxing? Feel free to take a link if you want. You reach. I teach. You just reached. So if you're going to take the link, take the link. I'm letting it be known. Politics ruins boxing. And the reason politics ruins boxing is just like the government. Government ain't got no cap. Right? Government ain't got no cap, Jack. Everybody sitting there in Congress getting their money, whether they on strike or not. They getting their dough just like in boxing. The promoter, guess what? Getting paid. The network, guess what? Getting paid. Meantime, the prize fighters that need these fights, and because your promoter or this, that, and the third don't want to let it happen, guess what? It don't happen. So you telling me how politics don't ruin it? What's the point of having a ranking system if politics can't come into play? What's the point of having a pound for pound and this dude can't call nobody out? And at the same time, oh no, you ain't fighting my guy. Oh no, he ain't fighting my guy. Case in point, Mayweather said Javante only fighting people in his stable. Now y'all want to talk about somebody protecting somebody? Who protecting who? Who keeping what fights away from who?
Oh.
I'm not gonna educate you that much though, fam, because I want you to get on here and open your mouth. Continue, Polo.
Well, I ain't got nothing now because shit.
No, I'm just saying because like that stuff made me mad, and this is why the sport is starting to bubble.
It is.
It's starting to bubble.
Yeah, it is, and it's you know me. You know I have a major issue with boxing politics. Like I think on YouTube alone, I think I'm one of the most outspoken people about boxing politics and how it has ruined the sport. It's ruined fighters' careers. It's been doing boxing politics is what kept Hagler out of the ring from facing Sugar Ray. That's boxing politics.
Stopped him from getting the title.
Stopped him from getting the title. That's boxing politics.
Took a mayor and a congressman to call Bob.
It took a Kennedy.
Right.
to call Kennedy to make it happen.
And make threats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
I mean, boxing politics is real. Boxing politics has been going on since the beginning. I can name some situations with Jack Johnson, Joe Louis, Floyd Patterson, a bunch of people where boxing politics.
This is what I don't mind. When you get a prime Lennox Lewis and he say, "Nah, I'm cool. I ain't ready for that dude." I respect that. I'm not gonna say he ducking my dude for real. He just ain't ready for that dude. You know what I'm saying?
How you can tell boxing like politics? Let me talk to my promoter.
Right. Or the fighter actually want the fight, but the promoter's they're not gonna let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But then, but when you give a boxer what they want, then you catch other. Oh, he shouldn't have done that. Now, granted, there are some instances. I'm not saying let a guy that's 5-0 fight a seasoned vet.
No.
Right. What I'm saying is when you constantly governing your boxers to the point they done went up in age, and now you want to give them a title shot, and he on his way out, he way slower than what he was in his prime. Things like this happens all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All the time. But I don't want to just harp on that because, like I say, boxing is starting to bubble. I'm starting to see, as much as we see the videos out there or whatever talking about this won't happen and that won't happen. Like I said, this fight wasn't supposed to happen, and it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Again, that too. Boxing coming back on consoles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that fight night coming out they gonna hate and come out with champion too, or round 5.
I mean,
whatever they choose to call it.
I'm not like if it's gonna be running on the Unreal Engine or the Frost, whatever it is, engine. I'm not with it.
It's gonna be glitches, but they're gonna have to come with it. But see, the problem with fighting with a boxing game is to render that game, even with the new consoles. That's what happened with the last one. The last one was like where it didn't have many boxes on there, and they were supposed to keep their promise to get a lot of boxes, and so you can download. And it really wasn't. You had weight class had 3 boxes in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they put it all into the graphics, to make it nice. I think boxing games should be a disc startup game only.
You don't think it should be digital?
No, disc startup, meaning like you need the disc to start it up, and that's about it. Then you got to download all the content on your game. There was this game that was like a TV show game, but it was action. I still got it. Dang, I can't remember the name of it. But when you bought the game itself was like 5-6 gigs.
Mm-hmm.
But after you put it in, it downloaded. It was like 200 and something gigs.
Well,
because it wasn't gonna be able to process it all off of it. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I disagree with that because what's the point of buying a game that is not complete?
No, it's just a startup. I'm saying if it's all download, if it's, you get startup distance to download, it should be complete. And it's a living game at that point. You can add on patch much as you want, real a lot quicker. You know, that was a real problem when we used to be on 360 playing it. You know, the game was basically on disc, but when they sent patches, there was updates that set on your system. So then you got to wait for them to coincide with you, but it's still presenting glitches. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm still pleasantly waiting for esports boxing. I'm waiting on that. I'm
Yeah,
waiting,
I am too.
and I'm pretty sure since EA done did this, they about to get the fury with esports. Esports is about to come with some hard stuff, and I respect the company that's willing to say we cannot put this out because it is not up to the expectations that we want it to be.
Right.
It's not a money grab. It's about the love of it, the love of gaming, and the love of boxing. Now,
And they're paying the boxers though. That's what's
and
super
they're
dope.
paying the boxers. They're
That's so
paying the
dope.
boxers. See the difference between that and what EA does? EA tries to license the boxers.
Right. Give them some chump change, and then they
Mhm.
like a certain amount of time. But what's
Mhm.
so dope about EA, it's like okay, they paid for some boxes because they knew that's what they wanted. But the ones they could not afford, they was like, we'll give you so much. But every time somebody download, like if they know you a fan, for instance, AJ, right?
Mhm.
AJ probably want a 500,000. We can give you 250,000. Here you go. But every time somebody downloads your character, say his character gonna cost you $10, he get a 50-50 split out of that. Or he gets $7.50 out of it. You know how many people gonna download AJ?
SM Vaughn, it's a boxing channel all around, which means we deal with all aspects of boxing, whether it's boxing games, boxing in the ring, boxing in the gym, all aspects of boxing. We'll have a tutorial on boxing gloves. We'll have a tutorial on how to properly wrap your hands. We'll have a tutorial on how to properly turn a damn punch. That's all. Thank you.
That's how we do. We're not talking about Mario. We talking about boxing. So that's pretty dope. So if you 750, you know how many people the day the game come out if AJ not on there, but he's available for download, how many people gonna spend an extra $10?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money that AJ would make off of it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Versus licensing himself out.
$5.99 just to
Yeah,
download.
or just selling for 500,000 when he take the 250, and then when that 750 sound real nice coming up out that $10. You know,
Mm-hmm.
man, we talking about worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
The Cards are winning the World Series next year. No, they're not. They don't have enough.
I don't know, no care. I don't.
Oh, good. Back to the boxing. Okay.
But
Tank. Good old Tank.
mm-hmm.
For some reason, this is not me trying to be controversial. This is not me trying to
Mm-hmm.
jump the gun. I think Tank doesn't know what the hell he's getting into with Isaac.
No, I don't think it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war.
This fight is not going to last 9 rounds.
Nah, this is a war. They're gonna be banging, bro. They're
They're
gonna be
going to
banging.
be
I got
fighting.
tank. I got tank coming out victorious, but they're gonna be banging, bro. This
Yeah.
little dude got the right name, Pitbull. He's a Pitbull, and he coming. He
Mm-hmm.
coming, and especially he gonna be hungry. He got a shot to get the belt,
Mm-hmm.
whatever belt that may be. And I gotta say that because them belts, man, I don't know what belt to get, but whatever belt that may be, it's a good opportunity. Plus, he's gonna be on a grand scale where everybody's gonna know who Isak is. Everybody's gonna know who Isak Cruz is. So it's a win-win. You understand what I'm saying for Isak? He could lose, but like I said, it's how you lose. Don't get slept. You know what I'm saying? Don't get slept now. But you give him hell, they gonna know. They
Yeah.
didn't know you before, but they gonna know. And that's you know, I feel like he's a tailor-made fighter for Tank because well for the fans and for Tank. Reason being, Tank get to hone in on them skills he been learning in the gym because a lot of them skills have not translated on them last fights because they were taller opponents, right?
Right.
He had to strictly depend on advice out the corner. You know what I'm saying? His coach told him throw that uppercut, get that boy up out of there and all that stuff. Now you got somebody your height. Let's see if he has the intuition in his head of adapting. What should I do and stuff like that. So this gonna showcase Tank skills as well. It should showcase them a whole lot more than what you've been seeing just knockouts, because that's what I want to see. It ain't just about knockouts. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I want to see somebody punish somebody.
I do too, honestly.
If I box, I want to punish you. Especially if somebody been talking messing me, I don't want to knock you out right away. I want to see somebody who can control the landscape and punish that cat. Punish him. You know what I'm saying? Make him take a knee. That's what I want. Pacquiao Cotto, punishing, make him take a knee.
That's good.
This fight will look like the Jesus.
Jesus Sellers fight.
Oh, you say fight. I don't even remember that one.
Man, it was ugly.
Well, I can't wait to see it. It should be an action-packed fight. Do I agree that it's a pay-per-view? No, I don't.
Right. With that being said, I want to play something real quick, and I want to get your opinion on it. Okay.
All right. Oh, they got controls now. Good, my bad.
Were close.
My bad.
Fight. Maybe I was partisan. Were close. I had Michaela winning 9 out of 10. Maybe I was partisan.
Oh, that was because I had it playing both of them at the same time.
Because I'm not a judge, but I've seen a lot of fights, and Michaela clearly with throwing the better punches, the harder punches. I don't care how many punches each of them hit with, but there's no question when you watch that fight that Michaela was throwing the more lethal punches. I had it 9 rounds to 1. One judge had it 9 rounds to 1. Another had it 8 rounds to 2. And a third judge had it 10 rounds to nothing.
Okay. I played that real quick because this past Saturday night, there was a fight on Top Rank. A women's fight.
Right.
And it was a perfect.
That was Friday. Friday night.
Yeah. It was bad. Bad judging. Bad judging. It was a 10-round bout. These ladies, they literally threw everything they had at each other. Significant strikes were dead even for the way that I was judging the bout. Dead even. I only gave Michaela 1 extra round. They had this fight as basically a wash.
What?
Yes. If this is how you're going to do in boxing on the women's side, what hope does anybody really have on the men's side?
Dang, I gotta check that out. I got it. I got it on my computer right now, and I was gonna go back and watch that fight. But usually that don't happen with them though. But the women's side is starting to catch a buzz now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know that. Shout out to the Zone, because the Zone been showcasing women. Every time a man fight, it's a female fighting there somewhere, and these females is catching fire. They catching fire, and it's sad to say that it's catching fire now that Clarissa Shields is doing. She do both, but now that she done laid off boxing some, it's like now they up in the ante on the girl side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. But if it's just a sign of it catching fire, because like I said, that usually doesn't happen with the females. and if they starting to catch some controversy, that just shows that they're getting popular. It's sad that it has to come with penalty. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad it's catching fire, man. But yeah, no, that sucks with bad ring officiating. It is.
You know, Michaela Myers, I don't have nothing against her. I don't. But she is a top ranked fighter. And the young lady who she was fighting is a foreign fighter. Is a foreign fighter. And if I remember correctly, she's formerly of Matchroom.
Okay.
This is just me being tinfoil hat polo. Hat polo.
Gotcha.
It's almost like anybody that comes across the water from that boat onto this land has nothing really to expect. And if that's one, I wonder. No, I don't wonder. I think it's a beautiful thing that Conor Benn has not signed his paperwork to get over here yet.
I don't know, man. Who is Conor Benn fighting, man? Look.
He's fighting on the 11th of December.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of Algieri. Conor Benn. They went and found Algieri is a nutritionist. This dude had retired and became a nutritionist. He was Danny Jacobs' nutritionist for the longest. And I thought he was done.
He was done.
Like, okay, everybody know who Chris Algieri is, right? Pac-Man made him look real bad. You know what I'm saying? But come on, bro. This is what we doing. See, this is what I'm talking about. I want to see Conor. You know, I'm watching because Conor Benn. I already know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. It's going to be a murder fest. Somebody get Conor Benn. You know what I'm saying? And the reason, man, why would I cross the waters if I can't cement somebody to fight? Right? You got Chris Algieri over there, but at the same time, there's lesser fighters over here that will give a better competition than Chris Algieri.
No, you're not lying. This is really bad and disheartening. The fact that we're never really going to see more European fighters over here if they have any real affiliation with Matchroom, because if it's going to be at the lower levels in the women's side of things, imagine what it's going to be like in the championship side thing on the men's side.
What I'm gonna be with you. I think that with Bud having stake in BT Sports and all of that stuff, I think that he probably would allow some, Brits to come fight on his side, whatnot. They had to get used to all rules. That's another thing too. They rules a little different, whatever. Some stuff that we call dirty is just regular boxing in them, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. I think we'll see more British fighters on top rank before we see PBC. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When it should not be like that. If these guys can fight, they can fight. You know what I'm saying? Let them come over here and fill out the structure and see if they bought it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, again, there's no reason we should just be talking about the top 5 when I know Britt got a top 5.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What's up with Mikey Garcia? Ain't he top 5 over there?
Yeah, what's his name? He is now Martin Santine.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever his name is. Yeah, him. Yeah, he is now. He showed me something.
Mm-hmm.
I know who he was. I know him from a can of paint.
Yeah.
Blew my mind. I said, whoa.
So
I'm pretty sure he signed. He got signed that night. I know he did.
So it's just an issue. I have this thing. We have all these titles, right? We have all these titles. European fighters don't suck. How can you be called a world champion if you're not fighting the world. If you're the world champion,
well, I guess because
Russia, Kazakhstan, Algeria, all these different places, the Congo, Britain, France, Germany, Canada, Mexico.
I guess because they are included over here. We got some Russians, some,
they train here, but
every
they're not
nationality.
residents. They're not residents.
Right.
So if you're going to represent your country in that way, if you've represented your country in the Olympics the way that you did, I don't think you should be considered a world champion unless you're fighting from that country.
Why?
Because, okay, put it like this. Klitschko.
Right.
Klitschko. You know what? On how easy it would have been if he would have said, "I want all my fights to be in Russia."
Well, he had to earn that. Primarily towards the end, they were.
Okay, but that's respectable because he was the world heavyweight champion. So you have to go see him. He has the main belt, the main heavyweight belt. So you have to go to him.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's why I was mad about when I was like the belt's not coming home. When I was like, I want the belt to stay here. Usually that's what happens. Now I do give it to you that some don't, but usually because it's a formality reason why they don't do it. But when like say Usyk will come and go anywhere. See, he don't mind. He's used to fighting in everybody's backyard. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it mind, but it's gonna get to a point where he will get and say, I want this here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it at home. Usually when they get that taste of home, them the best fans they ever gonna hear, and they gonna want to stay home. They comfortable. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but I totally get what you're saying though. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, in some of these countries, you can't have that. Like, where is Pakistan is where Triple G from?
I get it. If the
you can't have it there or whatever.
If it's not big enough, okay, I get it. Go to the neighboring country. Go to Turkey. Istanbul. There's places in Istanbul where you can hold a major event
if they're welcome. Remember, we talking about foreign countries that are still going through stuff that we don't necessarily have to worry about on U.S. soil.
Trust me, I've been over there.
I know what I'm saying.
But one thing that all fighting sides stop bickering about is sport.
That's true. That's why it was invented.
Have you ever seen the soccer matches between India and Pakistan?
Mm-hmm.
Packed.
Yeah.
They separated just to see who could get the loudest. They dang near bring down the stadium. Now imagine that on the boxing side.
Right.
We have a gladiator. We have one man that we just depend on. And you have your one man who is supposed to be the best in the world because he has the title of best in the world. He has a belt to show that he's the best in the world. I can get behind that.
No, I can get behind it too. I ain't knocking your idea. I ain't knocking your idea at all. I just know that it's not necessarily politics. Like say, Triple G not finna go fight no Kazakhstan. You know what I'm saying? Or ain't nothing. You know what they going through there. It's those are little countries you don't hear about, but you go see what's going on over there. It ain't that nice. You know what I'm saying? Just like The Matrix. Same thing. It's some of them that can't or whatever. And then like they just feel like a lot of people they earn it. They earn that right first. Like they'll get a belt, then they'll fight here with that belt. But once they've defended it one too many times, like I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? And you saw what happened when Klitschko went home. Kept that belt there forever. Felt like forever. Him and his brother.
Because I know for a fact, if I was a professional boxer and I was a champion, yeah, I would just have some fights in Vegas. Majority of my fights would be in Kansas City.
Just like Bud done fought Oklahoma, I think twice.
Just twice. Twice or three times.
They fight twice. But that's what I'm talking about. You earning it though. Like you go to that one venue and then it showed up. Then he went to a different venue. He sold that out. Now let's see if we can find a bigger venue. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere close you could sell out at home, because you remember you still got to make a return on that money. They don't just they got to get paid. And and if the promoter not getting a return, he got to be able to pay you your next fight. You know what I'm saying? So that part is a hand-to-hand thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's always places. He likes to fight in the summertime when he's fighting in Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy for him to just take 25-minute drive to Lincoln, Nebraska, sell out the football stadium.
That'll be dope.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. If I was fighting here in Kansas City, I'll be fighting in the summertime, 50-yard line at Arrowhead. That's where I'll be fighting. Wintertime at the Sprint Center. That's where we fighting.
That's dope. But that would be nice if all boxers could pull that off, because then boxing will be kind of bigger than ever if they could sell out their stadiums. And plus, fights would be close enough to everybody that can get a taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because going to see boxing in person is oh my God. It's like boxing and basketball is so dope in person. You know what I'm saying? Now, baseball is more fun in person. It ain't necessarily better in person, but it's more fun in person.
Hockey,
you know what I'm saying? Huh?
Hockey is interesting.
Yeah, man. I tried. Man.
It's interesting.
They kept running into the dang on thing, and it was getting on my nerves. I don't like jumping. I was like, man, don't get on, man. I was like, I'm ready to go, bro. Now my bro had bought us some tickets. He took me to a hockey game. I was like, nah, I ain't with this, bro. I'm cool.
Soccer is live.
Yeah, soccer live. I heard that too. And long. But I want to say this though. I want to give somebody some praise that ain't nobody trying to give praise to. I want to give praise to Mr. Khalid Plant. He did all he could do. All he can do. He felt the power of Canelo. I ain't saying like Canelo's He-Man. He did what he was supposed to do, chop the tree down, tear them ribs up, you know what I'm saying, and got him out of there. But for them first 5 rounds, I don't agree with them scorecards, because in the first 5.5 rounds, Khalid was getting busy. Khalid showed it while he was there. If he could have held that type fight the whole fight, he would have won.
Yeah.
You saw the old, and if you don't believe me, you can look it up on YouTube, where Eddie Reynoso had to yell at Canelo and say, hey, stay with the game plan. Quit switching up, because Canelo was getting frustrated. He was getting real frustrated. And at times, if he was on here with me, I was saying it. I said, look like the old Canelo. He loading up. He getting tired of this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But them rib shots, them gut punches will slow anybody down. Anybody down. You know what I'm saying? So he's done better than any fighter we've seen go up against Canelo. So that dude's a warrior, bro. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to Canelo too. He made history that night. I don't care if y'all hate the man, he made history.
Yes, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Now let's see how long he can keep him. Because it ain't just about doing it. If he not going up, now we gotta see how long he gonna keep him and who he fighting next. I'm willing to bet he's gonna fight Benavidez next. That's who I believe he's gonna fight.
Well, it depends on how this Saturday looks.
What, in May? Oh. Well, that should be a lock-in, bro. Wait, who fight this Saturday? Oh, that's right, Benavidez. Oh my God, I just had a brain fart. I'm tripping. I'm a whole week ahead thinking about Bud. I'm like, what that Bud got to do with it? But yeah, Benavidez dude. I think he gonna do this. He knows what's at stake.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge payday. Plus, I really believe he believes himself. He's like, I can hurt that man. You know what I'm saying? He's a big boy. But like I said, that dude fought Canelo synced everybody. That's the thing that he has on everybody. The experience factor. Whatever. But who got enough steam, but who could land a flush enough punch Now I will say this: Khalid landed some flush punches. He just didn't have enough pop. He just didn't. So can Benavidez do it? And I want to ask y'all something too. Do you believe the Charlos could do something to Canelo?
Hell no.
Damn. That was pathetic. Like what? You don't think they can give him a run for their money?
No.
That dude took his glasses off. Like, why you even ask me that bullshit?
I mean,
I think it make for entertaining fight, bro.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this: the post fight is gonna be very interesting. What are you talking about? He didn't hit me that hard,
right?
What happened was I slipped. He was sweating so much from me making him run around the ring that I slipped. And just so happened, he threw a punch at the same time. That's what happened. That's
Chocolate
it.
Bacon. Here we go with one of those names, man. What's up, Chocolate Bacon? I ain't gonna rip on you yet. Like what you put in it. I ain't gonna rip on you yet. You understand me? Why are you saying RIP Boots, man? That's kind of harsh right there. I don't like playing like that with people. Why you don't like Boots, man? Why you don't like Boots? You gotta explain that. You just can't come on here and put that. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I hope you
set in a minute.
I hope you done hit wherever you may be at in the Red Corner Boxing on Slick 50 TV or on GMT Boxing. I hope you hit the subscribe button to those channels, bro. Show some love, man.
At least hit the like button, man.
For real. Hey, boy, Virgil got them fans, boy. See, I told you. Look, man. I'm riding with Boots, though. I respect y'all.
I'm riding with Virgil. And it's a disrespect to Boots.
I respect y'all, man. I do. Because Virgil ain't no punk. I'm just saying, though, man. I don't know if we're going to starch him, though. God,
I'm not going to say in 5. But this fight going to be a long, abusive relationship.
I see this going to be our next what if fight right here. We gonna talk this one up just like we talked the last one up. Well, when this fight hit, whoo, hope y'all around come through because the party gonna be nice. Hey, Chocolate Bacon, make sure you hit that subscribe button in the Red Corner Boxing because he's a fellow Virgil fan. I am too, but because I'm picking Boots, you can sub up to GMT Boxing or Slick 50 TV second.
Hey man, Slick, you know this. When I start saying names about people, boxers, I see something in. When I start saying that and start seeing that, I'm usually right, man.
Here we go. That's all right. Going with the Virgil train. I see y'all, man. Hey, ain't nothing but respect. Go jump me.
Hey, what did I say about
I appreciate it, Chocolate Bean. I mean, I said Chocolate Bean. Chocolate Bacon.
What did I say about Ugas?
I know. He won. He won.
What did I say about Sandor Martin?
Yeah, he won.
He was going to beat Mikey.
Yeah, I saw the first round. I said, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Virgil,
Virgil got the goods. I'm not saying. He said Virgil gonna put Enos in slut boots. Golly, you cold. You cold, Mr. Bacon. Come on, man.
Cold as ice.
Yeah, dog. Cold, man. But no. Hey, on everything, man. I really think.
And then you lit my fire, baby.
Oh, this dude, true. Hey, I'm telling you, that's gonna be the thing. Fire and ice.
Ooh. Woo. I'm waiting for it. I can't wait for it now.
And Virgil come out to that song you just sung, and Boots gonna come out to I'm as cold as ice. You gotta sacrifice our love. Yeah, that's what Boots gonna come out with.
Ooh.
Ice in his veins. You hear me? Boots is a Floyd juice. See, here we go. No, man, bro, don't do that.
I'm not gonna go that far, but I will say that there are pleasant reminders of Floyd, pleasant reminders of Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah, but Pretty Boy Floyd reminds me of other people as well.
This is true. All this is true, but like we've established earlier, two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah, facts.
He could be a better improved Pretty Boy, but Virgil could be a better and a way better improved Miguel Cotto.
I show why was he in my head? I knew you was finna say that. I knew you was finna say that. I promise you. In my head, I said Miguel Cotto. Right, it was like a double Miguel Cotto.
He could be a better one, and a better Miguel Cotto beats a Floyd.
True.
A better Miguel Cotto beats a Canelo.
But you could say same thing, like,
I mean, but it's
Boots, because he one thing that if we gonna compare Floyd had no power like Boots.
This is true. But Miguel didn't have the ability to fight your fight and beat you with it also.
Like I said, this is a chess match right here. This can go on forever and ever. But until it happens, we're gonna talk about it forever, ever. Because this is a matchup I want to see. But I do understand this is one of those fights, like you said, I would like for them to flourish in their careers and then hit, you know what I'm saying? Hit when it's at the right time. Don't do it too early. You know, I just don't want. I wanted to build it up. Go take out the rest of the division, and then it end up being just y'all.
Okay, bruh. Honestly, like let's be serious. Let's be serious. Earl probably moving up.
He gonna fight Bud or Sean
and move up. Terence, he's probably gonna say, "Forget it, move up." Sean, he's probably gonna be move up or retire.
He gonna move up. He gonna stay back there.
Keith, he ain't gonna see no money in this. You get what I'm saying? So Ugas is gonna move up. Let's be honest, Ugas is gonna move up. He has the frame for it to move up. But then that's gonna bring in, so that means Boots and Virgil are going to be the veterans in that division.
Right.
Okay. Right. So that means
Right.
Josh Taylor's going to move because he's already talking about he wants to fight at 147. He wants to fight at 147.
Yeah.
Who else can we get in here? I mean, depending on how things go, we could get Conor Ben into this action. We could get him into this action. We could get
that action.
We can get some more people into this action. So more people from 140 can actually move up, or 140.
It's some that need to, and that's what I'm saying.
That needs to. Ramirez could come on up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's possible. It is possible. It is.
Yeah, man, what's good, my man from outside the country? What's going on, man?
We Josh Taylor. He's a bad. Hey, I love Josh. You know what? Chocolate bacon. You want to hear something that you're gonna like? I got him number 2, pound for pound.
Man,
Canelo.
I'm gonna tell you what it is for real. Josh Taylor wants to go up. Period. Having them belts ain't gonna serve you no paper. Who is else out there for him, Josh Taylor, to fight? Let's be honest with you. That's gonna bring him some money. He's looking for big paydays right now.
I mean, hold on. I think it's about time for Regis to move up too.
Oh, Progress? Now, who is Progress trying to fight right now? The only person Taylor could go get is Tank.
Are you serious?
Where the dollars will make sense. Being undisputed.
You know,
where the dollars will make sense.
Is it time for Mario Barrios to go up to 147?
And Mario Barrios, I think that dude was a plant.
You think he was a plant? He was a
Yeah,
proxy.
I don't think he was really even. I don't know who would that do. I never heard of him until that fight.
Gavin T, what's going on, man? E-Dub, salute. Man.
Yeah. And this dude, now Chocolate Bean, I beg differ. He goes to sit there and say, Crawford. Oh, he said he got Sean beating Crawford. I don't know.
No. I think he was talking about in his pound for pound list because I have.
Oh, yeah, he above.
I have Taylor
gotcha.
above Terence Crawford.
Got you. You said Usyk, Canelo, Taylor, Fury.
Oh, you know,
bro, you laying all undisputed just because you undisputed. Don't what's up, Fury? But pretty much all undisputed, bro. Don't make you top 5.
Well, hold on now. Undisputed. See, this is the argument. Undisputed is supposed to mean something.
No, it mean you won the belts, man. That's what it means. You beat the champions who had it. But I'm just saying that
if that was the case,
it doesn't make you a better fighter.
Is Earl undisputed?
No, Earl ain't undisputed.
He's not. When's the last time we had an undisputed heavyweight champion? When's the last time we had a undisputed heavyweight champion?
Lennox Lewis.
How long ago was that?
2000 or 99 or somewhere around there.
So the title undisputed means something once you get into the higher weight divisions. Like I can say undisputed at featherweight and lightweight, all this different type of stuff. Yeah, it's cool. It's cute. But be undisputed at welterweight. Be undisputed at super middleweight. And
I get it. It's a goal. It's a goal. And if you achieve it, you achieve it. But what I'm saying is,
but it has to hold some merit.
Some people who have belts. Okay, for instance, if Bud was still at 140, right? Would you say Josh Taylor's a better fighter than Bud?
I would have to see in the ring. That debate would have
forget the belts
in the ring.
You see both of them fight, man.
I've seen both of them fight.
So who would you pick, Josh Taylor or Bud?
As far as what I believe, as far as what I like to see in boxing, I would say that Crawford wipes the floor with him. But that's a hypothetical, and it's not going to happen. So
I'm just saying, though. But that's my point. Like,
so
certain people get certain people with great group of belts. It's like certain
previous undisputed champion versus the present undisputed champion, and I don't think that's fair.
I was just saying if he was in the same weight class, like without no belts.
Oh no, Taylor ain't beating him. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, it would, nonetheless. But that's why sometimes the cards fall in their favor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a bad night, but does that necessarily mean that fighter is better than the fighter that just lost? That's how I look at it sometimes. Because Teofimo, I don't agree that he's
Teofimo's not undisputed.
I feel like you're not undisputed, so you defended him anywhere. He ain't defending him, and he's not undisputed no ways. You're right. He got embarrassed. That he tried to pull his belt out and stand there with Canelo. Like, are you serious, dude?
You can't stand there with Canelo with a Ring magazine.
And got told that you was, and got told you're not undisputed. Told him you're not undisputed. Like, what you doing, bro? Trying to use Canelo to solidify you. You know what I'm saying? By taking a picture. Like, we both undisputed. No, sir.
Josh Taylor had more of a right to do that.
And Mauricio, right? And Mauricio kind of put it out there like switched his mind up. Like, he's not undisputed.
After he just said that he will.
Right, exactly. So it tripped me out. But shout out, but you right. I give it to you right, but it just seemed like in a sense though, like that's what undisputed means. He's undisputed. You can't dispute that he's the best. That's the whole point of getting all these belts. But if you go look at if I was to analyze, I agree with Teddy Atlas. If you go look at how Canelo got those belts, it was perfect timing. Everybody took that belt off of. It was like, who were they?
Okay.
I'm being real though. Am I lying? Liam, Neil, what was that dude to Smith? What's his name? They got the pop out arm.
Liam Smith.
Right. It was like, dang, okay, they got the belt, but they was either title eliminators or shit like that. That's how they ended with the belt, and they really didn't deserve it because they didn't beat the man who used to have it. Things like that. You know what I'm saying?
See, so it's easy for them to be champions once the person who was champion gave up those belts to move up.
Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying.
But if I was disrespectful, that's how I would do Canelo. I could go through them 4 belts and be like, the toughest person he fought to date for a belt was who?
Caleb Plant. I mean, okay. I think I'm getting what you're saying. The road to undisputed is what matters.
Yeah, like,
so it would mean more for with the context. It would mean more if
what do you spell?
Bud or Earl became undisputed because Sean was on that list, on that fight list. Ugas was on that fight list.
Right.
Bud and Earl on that fight list. They've had to fight each other to gain the moniker of undisputed.
Right.
So until T.O. faces Devin, he can never claim to be undisputed.
He hasn't even defended it. That's my whole thing. And he hasn't, even if he want to feel like he's undisputed now, he has not even defended those belts not one time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you ain't test the waters. It's like you having a car. Your dad might bought you a car, but that car sit there all year. But you stay telling everybody it's yours. And I'm like, well, why you don't drive it? Do you think anybody gonna believe that's your car?
No.
That's how I feel about them belts. He ain't defended them. To solidify yourself is undisputed.
Okay, this probably goes back into my issue with all the championships. Don't Charlo's got?
Yeah, he's top rank. I'm sorry.
No, Charlo got belts.
Yeah. He has one has 3 and the other one has 1.
So how exactly is Canelo undisputed?
Nah, the one in the lower weight class has the 3.
So even then he has a belt. So how is Canelo undisputed?
He's not in the same weight division, is he?
Yes.
Boy, you just posed a fucking question. What belts do he have?
Is it a tank situation to where he gets?
Hey, we got to find out what belt he got. You just blew my mind.
Is it a situation like that where
what belt does Jamal Charlo have? All right, he is currently a unified light middleweight world champion, having held the WBC, WA, and IBF. No, what's the other dude name? What's his name? No, Jamal has the 3 belts. Jamel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. What belt does Jamal Charlo have?
Yeah, he's top ranked.
Become the first ever 4-belt undisputed super welterweight champion.
And it keeps telling me Jamal. It won't show me Jamal. Jamal. Man, I said Jamal. Dang it. I don't know why y'all don't want to talk about him. What do you do to y'all? What do you do to Google? You put Jamal in, it say, do you mean Jamal? Google hating on Jamal, bruh.
Super middleweight.
All right, here we go. How many belts division did Jamal? Blah, blah, blah. What belt though? It's the WBC. WBC what though? And he's super middleweight, ain't
he? Yeah. They 154 and 160. Okay, so never mind.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, okay. I thought they not the same weight class.
So they 168. Okay.
Canelo 168.
Now the real question for all the smoke is he gonna go up a little bit to face Better Beef?
Man, that dude is not finna go. Man, look, you asked a little too much of Canelo, buddy.
I mean, he can. The Charles.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Cause the stunts they pulling, I don't know. It's like they do stuff to keep themselves. Everything they doing is to keep their name relevant. But boxing,
it's like they're trying to keep themselves out of the ring.
I don't understand it. Like they said, he cursed out dude wife, Jerry Hurd Swift, Jerry Swift Hurd wife. I said his name all wrong, and that was crazy, bro. I would have retaliated too. Like, you never talk to my old lady like that. You know what I'm saying?
When she didn't even say nothing to him.
Right, you know what I mean? And if they're just trying to catch a fight with him, they should did it in a different manner, because that's all people gonna hear, that they was being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? To somebody's wife, bro. You know, if you go call somebody, just call them out. You know what I'm saying? Tell me, you talk all the crap you want about them. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think we need to enter into the realm of PR.
For real, because like there was a way to do that, and like you just don't see enough boxing from them. That's all it is, bro. It's the point of when your persona overshadows your skills. You know, that's how I feel about them, and I still think they're a great talent, bro. They're just not active enough. It's like once their name got big, they slowed down on being active, and I feel like they should just be a little more active. Their skills are honed in a lot tighter, and they'll be a lot better boxers.
I remember when they had fades, man.
Right,
and they was monsters, man. I remember
they were straight. Yeah, they were straight monsters.
Adrian Broner is the same one. Adrian Broner is misunderstood, in my opinion.
Adrian Broner, 1 foot in the streets and 1 foot professional. That don't work, bro.
That don't.
Look, I'm gonna say something. Be honest, and I'm from the hood. If you trying to make it, bro, you can't keep 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You can't once you reach a certain status, you just can't be over here and keep that going, because you representing the money now. You gotta get your money. It's an either or thing, bro.
Ain't no such thing as half.
Ain't no half. MC Brick ain't no half stepping. Ain't no future in your front. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none. So why hold yourself back on some clown shit? Like, for real, you know, you want to still hang around the drug dealers and all this stuff, but you probably trying to stay healthy so you can get in that gym, get in that ring, and that transition to big dollars. Right?
And not beefing with the people who sign your dang checks.
For real, it don't make sense, bro. You can't do that. I know the persona of thugging it and all the big jewelry and stuff will make you feel cool, but in reality, we know that's for everybody else, to make everybody else think you somebody. We know what that really translates into. You know, millionaires and billionaires, they do what they want. They don't do for everybody else or buy stuff to look cool. That's why you don't even know they billionaires. They've been there, done that, and kept it moving. Now they find other things like making islands, not buying islands, making their own island. That's what excites them. That's the level you should try to level up to. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they can, if they get back on the ball and start fighting more than one time a year, because at least it feel like one time a year, you know, and just be about their skills, bro. Cause right now, all the Charles is known for, and I'm being real, man. If they hearing me, man, ain't no disrespect, bro, cause I'm a fan. But it's just starting to seem like a whole lot of brash ass attitude for no reason. Because now we get more videos of attitude stuff versus boxing videos. I want to see more training videos. I want to see more sparring videos. I want to see you hitting the bag. As a fan, that's what we want to see.
I want to know who's marketing them. I want to know who's their PR, because I swear, this is not me bragging or nothing like that, or me even just trying to ask kids for a job. But it's just those boys need help on image.
Yeah.
Image. Their image is, you can look at the
It
things
is
for
weird.
the 24/7s and things like that. Yeah, but the 24/7 only gives a small picture of that until you see them in person, until you
Right.
see them in pressers and all these different type things. And it makes it seem like the 24/7 was just a whole damn lie.
Right.
Like how can we market you to be something that you're comfortable with and at the same time still be you?
They could beat him, but translate that stuff into boxing. Like,
Translated.
for instance, you can still, I ain't even talking about the gold chains and the way they dress.
No,
Translating the box. You want to talk some shit? Talk some shit about a boxer you want to fight.
do it while you in the gym. Talk it while you
Yeah,
hitting
like, you know
heavy
what I'm
bag.
saying?
While you
That's
on the
all I'm
speed
saying.
bag. While you on the speed bag, every time you hitting, say a name.
Yeah, but it's all good. I think they're gonna get on the rail, man. I think they done fell off the rails, but they'll get back on, bro. I hope that the next fight, because both of them did come off with, kind of subpar performances, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They took some time off, I guess.
No, Brian Castano won.
Hopefully that,
We're not
huh?
gonna say subpar performance. Brian Castano won.
Well, it's still subpar. I mean, that's the point. Some people believe dude won, and some people believe he didn't. You know what I'm saying? You never supposed to leave the fans guessing. You know what I'm saying? It should be automatic. You know what I'm saying? Because from his side, he felt like he won. You know what I'm saying? But you left them guessing. You know what I'm saying?
Like I
The
said,
it should be undecisive. It should be, if he won, he won. But like you said, I thought Castano pulled it out too.
but
I also felt like he got away with a knockdown because Castano hit him and he sat on that rope.
yep,
If a rope holds you up, the rule
that's a
states that's
knockdown.
a knockdown. But it is what it is though. It's all boxing. I just want to see them two guys. Just by me watching them go up in the ranks, bro, I know they got special talent. Somewhere along the line, the persona it seems like it took over. That's all. And somebody just got to give them a reality check. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that may be.
It's gonna
Chocolate Bacon said Future is Shakur and Boots in his Tank Davis. They seem focused. I think Javante still needs a slap on the head like Mayweather during the barrier fight, Barrera fight.
Bruh.
Told his ass he was losing and go for the kill. Yeah, he but at the same time too, those were tall fighters he was going up against. This fight coming up, like I said, this is gonna show that. This you're speaking to what I said earlier. Does he need that slap on the head and keep being told what to do like a wind-up toy? Or can he actually make those type of decisions on his own? And I was giving them the benefit of the doubt because your coach see things that you can't see while you're in there. Plus, he was fighting taller fighters. He had to take a lot of hits to come in and give those one knockout punches. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So by him fighting somebody that's his height, now we should be able to see a Tank that should be able to pick his punches no matter which way without, he should just be dominating if he has those type of skills that everybody says he has. That's how I feel about it.
I think it's time for Tank to leave Mayweather Promotions.
I don't see him doing that for a long time.
I think it's time. It's not.
As long as that money there and it's rolling and it's serving him a purpose right now, because what was getting away with, he's getting these performances at pay-per-view level and making pay-per-view dollars for it. So if I could work my way up the ranks and get paid pay-per-view dollars, why not?
What the hell?
You understand what I'm trying to say? So it's like you're getting away with it. He still needs, that's based off his Twitter behavior. He posts he smoked somebody and he was going to retire. When did he post that? Oof. You got the link? You can share tweets. Put the link in the chat.
Yeah, you could share tweets. I hope. Did you screenshot it? Please tell me you screenshotted that. Where would Tank go? Tank, See, the thing is, Tank has such a name.
He would go right down the hallway. PBC.
They in the same building.
For real, that's where he end up. PBC. He don't go no top rank.
Oh hell no! This was a week or two ago. Let's see if I can find. Please do.
Hey man, I ain't see that. The dude tripping if he did that.
But he's another one. See, some fighters, I believe, sacrifice their career so other fighters don't have to. I think this is a situation where Adrian needs to be in this boy's ear. Be like, hey, don't turn into me. You get what I'm saying? Don't turn into me.
Let me be the example of what not to do.
Listen to Floyd. I made the mistake in not listening to Floyd and trying to buck against Floyd. Listen. Do things that's advantageous for your success. Do things that's going to help you succeed.
That's the word I was looking for.
What?
Advantageous when I was talking about what I was talking about earlier.
Oh. See, it's simple. It's simple, but I think that's something that he could use because he loves AB. He loves AB. He loves him. So somebody like AB in his ear, tell him, hey, get right, get your shit together. I think it's gonna mean more coming from him. So yeah.
You think we gonna get an Adrian Broner fight coming anytime soon?
I think that's it, man.
For real?
I think that's it.
I think he got one more.
No, it's not about him having one more. It's about whether Al wants to put him on one more time.
Al, give him another fight, man. Give him another fight.
He got to pay that child support somehow.
Right, for real. Know how that is, man. But before we get up out of here, man, I want to say thank everybody for checking us out every Wednesday at 9:15, man. I appreciate you guys. Also, make sure you go check out www.gmt-boxing. You know what I'm saying? I got 17 more amateur fights that I'm uploading as we speak. I will be letting those out. Y'all seem to like the amateur fights. Hey, this go around, hey, they was getting busy. I even got a female bout in there that they got busy on. And I'm talking about this batch of fight is nice. If y'all thought the last ones was nice, these are nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kids going to nationals, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, you know, they had to fight their heart out, man. So support those kids in these videos, man. Make sure you check them out.
Also, check out ITRC in the red corner boxing.com. I just posted an article today. Proud of it. Go check it out. Go read it. Do whatever you need to do.
He doubled up on it. Say it again.
ITRC
boxing.com. There we go. That's it right there. No, at first you said IRTC in the red corner boxing.com. You like that said it. Yeah. Okay. But no, make sure y'all check the article out. Polo really good at it. Again, we are looking for freelance writers. You know what I'm saying? Talk to Polo. You know what I'm saying? And also we look for some freelance video editors. So if you can give me a holler, you know what I'm saying? You see this IGs, feel free to hit us up on our IGs. You know what I'm saying? But having said that, I ain't gonna lie, your boy a little tired.
I am too.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, we didn't get to it, but Mr. Sean Porter, when we were talking about Gervonta Davis, Sean is sparring with Gervonta Davis for the Bud fight. We may talk about that coming up this week, man.
Matter of fact, we might talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, for real. We'll bring it up, man. All right. Y'all be easy, man. Straight up, man. And like I said, bro, ain't no future in your front, man. Just remember that. You always got to make choices. That's all life is about. Choices. Your choices that you make, man. And the bottom line is, ain't no half stepping.